recording. Right, we've made some more progress. I now have a working throttle cable. I've been messing around with electrics and pissing about trying to sort stuff out. And now look, full throttle on the cable, full off. I smashed a couple of pieces apart somewhere. I don't know. I've ordered a new rectifier because this thing is absolutely crusty as hell. So this is going to need replacing. Got that coming in. I've got a new oil filter for this, but I also need to get the rubber gasket and a spring and washer that goes on that. Now I can fit the oil filter, I can put oil in the engine, and mess around with the wiring, try and sort out some of this wiring and stuff. I've pretty much got it all up together. This all congregates in the headlight ball here, like on most bikes. Well, a lot of it, but then this is all going to have to be rerouted to run behind here, which is going to be in the hump. So I'm going to be messing around with electrics next. I've got this cool tail light, which the number plate attaches onto. So this will go on here somewhere like that. Ah, that's heavy. Somewhere like that. So we have a tail light on the back of the bike. Like that, so is it? And then I'm thinking about trying to fire this baby up. See if we get it to make some noise. If you come around here, we've got a working rear brake, but it's on this dodgy kind of bent wire, and I'm not sure if I'm liking it that much. I might change that, or I might put some strengthening braces to kind of just across there and across there to kind of stop it from flexing, as it's being called. I might come up with something else for that, but I'm not sure yet. And around the other side, if I can find it, gotta be it might actually be on the bike. Yeah, it is. So we've got the gear shifter. Intentionally, my idea was to turn the whole thing round the other way and have it like that, but it's gonna be too close to the foot peg, so that's still gonna have to have some kind of gear linkage on it. I'm gonna have to put that on there. So this is gonna come here and then have some kind of linkage come in. Move this so it's up here, and have the linkage coming across, bending, and then going back to here, maybe going into this side because it might be a bit easier rather than cutting this off and bending it back. I don't know yet. We'll come at some kind of rose jointed ball affair and rod. But that's where we are at the moment. Got some end bar mirrors, some new grips, and indicators. Come over, come here. Come on, audience. So we have some cat's eye front indicators that I've just bolted in, using them as the bolts to hold the front headlight on. So when the front part goes on, then it will be pretty clear. They were originally down there. But yeah, and I'm going to cut off the front mud guard around here somewhere, so it's kind of equal measures between the front forks, and cut that off because I don't want to run any strengthening braces. And now you're up to date. Right, what I have found is I'm trying to sort out the front brakes. They're not seized, so it's all good. I was just going to put the hard brake pipe onto here that runs from here across, down, and goes in, and I found out that somebody's taken the bleed nipple off and just grunched a bolt into the end of that to bodge it up so it works. So now I have to sort that out. That is a problem. Next problem being that was in place of the bleed nipple. And then for the brake conversion, try and get this brake unbolted from here, turn the whole thing round the other side, and then use this bracket to bolt it on this side, like that. And then use the rotor off my other bike, clean it up, paint it up, and run it on this side so I could have dual discs on the front. But as I went to unbolt the bleed nipple on this side, the whole thing sheared off completely. So now I need to either somehow drill that out or get a stud extractor in there to pull all that out to rebuild this, because they're about 175 quid if I have to buy this. So that's where we are. Update.